Let's Play. Tonight, we are celebrating our 2,000 subscriber milestone. I want to extend a huge, massive, ginormous, insanely big thank you. I am extremely grateful to be able to continue making these videos because I've been saying since day one that I would not be making them if people were not enjoying it. I have also said many, many, many times that this channel was originally made to make me feel productive, make me think I was doing something with all of my downtime when I felt like I wasn't doing a whole lot with my life. And as of late, I have had the opportunity to do a lot more things involving my career, as well as just other hustles that, pay the bills, so to speak. But I am so grateful that I can continue to keep coming back right here on this channel to make content, to do stuff and talk to you guys and just play video games. That is a part of me that I don't think will ever go away. I think I will be enjoying video games until I die. At least, I really hope so. Sorry, I have to adjust my mic so frequently because it's been a while since I have recorded. So I gotta adjust the pop filter accordingly. But yeah, I am very grateful to be back. And tonight we are just going to be talking about the channel, about things that have been going on lately that have caused a bit of absence from the channel. I talked about it in my last video, but I feel like this video, as a milestone and we get to talk about the channel, I feel like this would be a good point to also talk about it. So, also, we are playing Viscera Cleanup Detail. For those who do not understand why I'm playing Viscera Cleanup Detail for the milestone video, this is a game, actually the game, that I did my first ever ASMR video on. It still exists, and it's still up publicly. Just because, I can't do that. I can't, take it down, even though I should not watch it for, embarrassment's sake. But yeah, that was the first video I ever made. I chose this game because of its naturally satisfying elements in the form of cleaning. And it was also very gory, so it was something that isn't really tailored to a relaxing ASMR kind of experience, but it's a twist, and I feel like that works with the channel and the roots of the channel very well. So I have made, this will be the 4th video on Viscera Cleanup Detail. There was the first video I ever made, and then there was a 1 year on the channel special, where I just talked about, the whole year, the whole first year, I should say. Basically, the anniversary of making videos, which is somewhere in July, I think. So it is coming up So I could do something for like a year 3, even though I didn't really do anything for year 2. And I made a video for the 1,000 subscriber special. So there are 3 videos. This will be the 4th. I was gonna make a Risk of Rain video, but the last couple times I've done that, I've had very frequent freezes. It's very weird, but I did verify the integrity of the game file, so things should be fine. Anyway, I picked out the one that we want to do today. We should probably keep it to a small amount. I was also thinking about doing like a 3-hour or a 2.5-hour one, and then just wrapping it up after an hour. But that wouldn't be very satisfying. So, let's get into it. Alright, so my name is Janitor. I could have changed that, but I am 19 years old. That is 4 years younger than I currently am in real life. Occupation, junior executive janitor. This somewhat dilapidated oil refinery, as you know, was victim to a recent incident. Unknown mantis entities appear to have invaded from below the surface, where they were disturbed by facility operations. They have almost certainly all been terminated by this point, surely. As always, company protocols stipulate that you should operate efficiently and with discretion in carrying out your custodial duties. Work safe, work smart, work hard. You got it. Oh my god, that sensitivity is crazy. We're gonna have to fix that. I had to reinstall the game, because the only time I ever play this game is when I have to make a milestone video. Okay, this is a bit better, a bit more manageable. So we are in it. Gotta make sure not to track. That is number one worst thing to do in this game. Or number one thing to look out for in this game. Okay, we're good. I'm gonna try to... Am I tracking? I am tracking. That's tragic. Okay. Just gotta... Okay, we're good. Nope, just kidding. We're not good. Alright, now we are. There's some mantises. Manti. Wow, this is... some tight spaces we're working with. That's unfortunate. Okay, looks like I'm just gonna... You know what, I'm just gonna track all the way through. I don't mind. I just need to find the water dispenser. Oh, right there. Okay, and we're done. We're done tracking. Alright. Let's begin. Just kidding. I don't know how that happened. Alright, looks like we're just gonna drop that. Okay. Moving on. I have a checklist of things I wanted to kind of talk about. I often write bulleted lists whenever I go into a video thinking, I want to talk a lot. Well, talk a lot besides the game, because I do talk a lot in my videos. That's kind of the point. But this is a special one. This is a special video, and I don't want to be talking all about the game this time. So I guess I'll start by talking about, things we did since we got 1,000 subscribers to the 2,000 subscriber mark. I took a look at it before I started recording this session. Hold on, I gotta turn my audio down because I hear like a rhythmic thing that's messing with me. Okay, we're good. But yeah, I calculated how much time it took to get that, and it was about a year, actually a little over a year, to get that 1,000 from the 1,000 mark to 2,000. And that's not, terrible. I think it took like way more than that to get the first 1,000 from literally zero. So can't really argue with that. At the same time, I have mentioned it before, especially in this video, but I did slow down considerably near the end because I just got so busy with outside the ASMR stuff. I'm very excited to talk more about that stuff because this is the first time I've ever been, well, not the first time. This is the most busy I've ever been when it comes to filmmaking and videography work. Excuse me. For those that do not know, I specialize in filmmaking. That is what I want to do as a career. That is what I went to college for. And I have accrued, I believe, enough experience to finally solicit my services as a pretty damn good filmmaker. Now, of course, you need a team of, in order to be making films, and, you also have to synergize and work well with your crew in order for that to, in order to have a good final product, which I believe I definitely do have a good crew that I work with. Not only am I in a partnership with a few colleagues of mine, but I also work with people that I very much trust in like a separate but very similar group of people. And I've been able to work on like ads and commercials, which, if you didn't know, you could probably assume, but ads and commercial work is pretty much where the money's at in filmmaking and videography work. So, yeah, I'm very glad to be able to accrue experience in that and try my hand at that. And I've also been getting paid pretty well for my services as well. If you are any more curious, I do not hold the camera. I am not in the quote-unquote camera department. I specialize more in like lighting. So I love lighting scenes and working with lighting equipment. Of course, I don't know everything, and it's gonna be a while before I can confidently say that I know enough. Well, I do think I know a good amount, enough to, give a good product, but I don't know everything. And again, I don't think I will ever know everything. I don't think anybody ever does, especially with something so subjective as commercials and videography and filmmaking. But besides the commercial work, I've also been hard at work directing my very own short film, which is the first time I've ever been in that position. And it is about an SCP, if you guys are familiar, or if you guys remember those. I chose to work on a script. I wrote a script based off of a not very popular SCP, but it was still, at least to me, a very intriguing one. So I wrote a script on it, pitched it to my peers, and they helped me achieve the dream of actually making it. So, as of right now, the film is one shot away from wrapping on production, and then it will be all exclusively the editing phase, which I gotta be honest, I've been pretty lazy when it comes to the editing process. I'm not exactly adept at, like, standardized editing, but I do know people that are pretty experienced with that. I'm going to be talking with multiple people about sound design, and how to EQ properly, as well as color grading. I definitely want to get better at that, and I'm going to be asking much advice in terms of that. What else do I need help with in the post-process, or post-editing process? I'm not sure, as of right now. Again, I've been very lazy, and I've definitely started it, but ever since we kind of wrapped production, and also we filmed another feature-length movie, which that took a really long, not a really long time, but a very good amount of effort. Ever since we finished that and we watched the premiere, I have just been relaxing. A rightfully deserved just time to chill out and relax. And I have been riding that wave for probably too long at this point. I'm sure everybody can get a little carried away. I know I definitely can. So that's why I have people in my circle that I can trust to push me when I definitely need to be pushed to get something done. So it's a good support system that I've got going for now. But yeah, short film. It's called Free Hugs, and it's basically about a t-shirt that makes any person that wears it kill other people by way of hug. Excuse me, I had a hiccup. And yeah, it's basically like a horror movie. Pretty much. It's very horror themed. However, you know, there's a very cool contrast between very lighthearted, happy elements, or at the very least, happy visuals, contrasted with, you know, the theme and, you know, the current situation. So there's a lot of subtext that is portrayed through the actors' eyes and expressions, and I think we got a really good lead actor to play that part pretty well. I think he did incredibly well, and I think he's very, very, very talented, and I'm very lucky to have been able to get enough of his time, because he is also a very, very busy guy, but he's the best of the best. Locally, there's so much dirt on the ceilings that's going to be so annoying to get. Yikes. Well, it's okay. It's fine. That's what we do here. Oh, my mop's dirty. I can hardly even tell. Otherwise, I don't really feel like worried about the film. As a director and writer, you know, you have to go into a movie like knowing that your exact vision is never going to be executed exactly how you want. I mean, even if you're like Spielberg, I mean, I assume Spielberg can get exactly what he wants, but definitely at this level, you can never, ever, ever expect the look of a shot or the feel of a scene to go exactly how you want. You can achieve it as best as possible, but you can never expect, especially when you're on set, that it's going to go 100% your way. And I'm not saying that because I think it was so bad when we were on set, but I think I was adequately prepared for, you know, the worst to happen. But everything went pretty damn smoothly. And I would really like to see how it stacks up to the, you know, local stuff that people in our circles are putting out. I'm very interested to see. Am I supposed to burn this? I hope so. And I would like to, you know, compare myself at least a little bit. I feel like for a while I've been comparing myself to a lot of the local people who also make films and also do videography stuff, and I feel like smaller compared to them because they manage to pump out good stuff. But with this, I feel confident. Oh, and my roommate has just started showering. That's great. Alright, we're back. It was a fairly short shower, but needless to say, I think what I was trying to get at, I realized at that point that I was rambling for a while about comparing myself to other filmmakers at my level, but I think what I am trying, or what I was trying to say, is that I am very proud of what we got, and I'm excited to show you guys what we have. So I would like to do some like streams very, very, very soon where, you know, like either at the beginning or maybe like the end, I would love to show off some of the shots that we got. I don't think I'll ever do like an editing only stream. Just kind of showing where the project is at so far. And right now it is barely kind of anything. Right now it's still being sound synced, which honestly is only needed for like two scenes, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, wait, no, 3 scenes total. But the third scene, only has, actually, yeah, call it 3 scenes. So it's not a lot, relative to, you know, like a feature-length film, which is something that we did work on over the course of the last, like, few months, like 3 or 4. So it should be relatively easy relative to that. But speaking of, we did make a feature-length movie, and that was an adventure. I think it turned out really well, and it took us about 3 months to make that start to finish, which is insane. if you have an understanding of movies, or maybe even just a little bit, you would know that that's not the average time that a movie should take to make. It's usually a lot longer. But we were pretty quick with it, and especially during the editing process, which I was not a part of. Again, I only specialize mainly in lighting and grip work, so I'm like the resident grip slash gaffer. Let's see what this bucket, yeah, that bucket needs to be burned. Effective immediately. There we go. Hopefully we don't get a giblet from this. Thank God. Okay, should I work on the bottom or should I work on the top first? I feel like I should work on the bottom. Yeah, let's do the bottom. Just because it'll be more satisfying when we get the hallway done. We'll be able to see things a lot clearer. Because everything will be in one little space. So you don't have to worry about much. Oh, this is a lot of intestines. I think I might have knocked one off the ledge. Hopefully not. But yeah, that feature-length movie, which ended up being like 2.5 hours long, that was something that I also acted in, but mainly as like a side character. And I had a lot of fun, both on screen and off screen. It was made by, give or take, 4 to 5 people. There would only ever be like 4 people on the crew at one time. And usually you think of movies with like, hundreds, dozens. But I think we work pretty damn well with just, 4 people. Again, synergy is a very important thing. And especially when there's, less cooks in the kitchen, so to speak, things can go a lot smoother, especially if, the main cook, so to speak, knows what they're doing and has a pretty clear vision, or has a DP or a cinematographer to entrust that vision to. There's a lot of stuff when it comes to synergizing with a crew that I think we got down pretty well. Whenever it comes to the ad work that I do, the commercial work, that's mainly like 2 people. But it can go up to, 3 or 4. So we like to keep our crews very, very, very small. And of course, I'm not trying to shit on having a large crew. It's just, there's pros and cons to both. I think it works better for us that we have a smaller crew, not clue. What is this? Oh, it's one of the key cards, or name tags. Put that right there. I guess we'll go around picking up trash for now. Okay. But yeah, that's some of the things that I've had going on in my life as of recently. I also got a part-time job in my local area, which has been very helpful at holding things down financially. I've never been in a very unfortunate financial situation, but for a while I was letting my funds get pretty damn low. Oh my Oh my god, how do I... Okay, I can't believe I knocked it over like that. Let's keep it down here for now. Totally forgot what I was saying. Oh, but yeah, I got a part-time job. It's been helping a lot. I think I'm making enough money to, you know, be comfortable again. You know, I can buy video games for the channel and not have to worry. I can buy them when, you know, like I don't have to wait for like a Steam sale or something like that when I go and buy video games. I don't really have to worry about that anymore, which is fantastic. I have been away from video games though, which is unfortunate. On the bright side though, I have slowly been making my way back to video games and the channel. I have been playing a little bit of Claire Obscure Expedition 33, which everybody is now talking about it being the top contender for Game of the Year. So I'm very excited to, you know, get through the game as well as get to Game of the Year at the end of 2025. Everybody's been talking about how Claire Obscure is going to win, especially because GTA 5 just got pushed back to, I think, May of 2026, I think. So that was a big blow for the gaming industry, but I honestly felt very good about that. I felt very, very, very happy that GTA 6 was pushed back. I don't ever, ever, ever want like an unfinished product, especially from Rockstar. I think Rockstar Games is one of the last hopes in the gaming industry to, you know, understand what they're sort of supposed to do, understand the expectations that, you know, they have for themselves and the expectations that the entire community has for the game, and for it to be any like percent close to or resembling you know, Cyberpunk's release, that was a tragedy. So if it was anything anywhere close to a release like that, you know, the gaming industry is going to take a huge toll. So I'm glad that it's getting pushed back by like almost a year, I think, something like that. But yeah, when that game does come out, the entire world pretty much needs to be ready. I'm pretty sure. I've heard that, like, when Dragon Ball gets new episodes, or like, I'm pretty sure when Toriyama died, the creator of Dragon Ball Z, or just Dragon Ball, the Mexican cartel had like less rates. I'm not sure how to explain it, but the cartel was less active when Dragon Ball was doing well. And I think something similar is going to happen to the entire economy when GTA 6 comes out. Like, so many people are going to be calling out of work, and people are just going to be hunkering down for so long. GTA 6 is really going to have a huge, huge, huge impact on the world. So I'm very excited to be a part of that. So make sure you are healthy, make sure everything is going well in your life, so that you also can be a part of GTA 6's eventual release. I've talked plenty about GTA 6 before, and how it is very close to home for me, because it is literally in Florida, and it's going to be portraying Florida and like all the parts of it. So I'm very hyped for that. I think, based on one of the leaks of GTA 6, I think my hometown is actually going to be in the game, so that's going to be cool. I also wanted to talk a little bit about the channel, and some of the things that we got to do within the last year. And I know I did like at least I'm pretty sure I did a 2024 review video, which encompassed a lot of things, but I just kind of want to reiterate that, since we got to 1,000 subs, we have done a lot of different things, which I'm super proud of. First of all, we had our first collab series of videos with our boy Hunter Whispers. He has been a huge supporter of the channel since we have made our first collab video together. And we also made like a Marvel Rivals video, which I loved that video so much. That was a really fun one to make, and I had a really good time on that, as did he as well. Not only did we get to, collab with other ASM artists, I did other, bucket list things when it comes to YouTube, like doing our first Q&A video. That was a lot of fun, and very fulfilling. I got to talk a lot about my personal life and just, all around good questions asked by, people that I'm very familiar with. Also, I feel like I also should say, I've been getting more comfortable with showing my face in front of the camera. I did a few, semi-face reveals where I started talking about the movies that I was in, that I was acting in. A big one was Mystery Creek, where I played the main actor in, a pretty damn long movie. Oh no. I just glitched this basket into the ground. That's not good. Can we get this moving? Oh my god, can we not move it? Come on. Really? We can't go out like this. Not like this. Maybe... I can't rotate. Wait, I can barely rotate it. Wow. Well, that sucks. I'll see if I can come back and mess with it. I can't really... Wait. It might... If I just smack it enough, we may be getting somewhere. No, I don't think so. Well, that sucks. I'm just gonna do the hallways now, and we'll just wrap it up, I guess. Damn. Well, there goes our 100% completion, and that's a giblet. Okay, we're gonna toss that. There you go. Yeah, this game is a little buggy, but it's got a bit of charm to it. I think this game also is very old as well. I feel like, I don't know how old, but the mechanics are a little clunky. Usually with every game that I play, I'm able to switch it to my other monitor, but with this one, that was basically impossible if I wanted it full screened. So it's currently in windowed form, and I have to crop it in editing. So let's just carry on. But yeah, with this channel, with it being my secret ASMR gaming channel, I feel like I've, kind of broken that barrier of, not talking a lot about my outside life and avoiding that. Instead, I've been very, very open with the stuff that I do outside. I'm very proud of it. I'm very proud to talk to you guys about it. And I hope it excites you guys as much as it excites me. Oh god, where did that go? There you are. Rod Sampa. And funny enough, inversely, I've talked plenty about this channel to, people in my life as well. I'm very, very, very open about the channel to, people who don't really know anything about it. Especially, since the 1,000 subscriber milestone video. Let's see. Yeah, let's grab some more of this. More of these guys. So, yeah, this channel means a lot to me, and I know people know that it means a lot to me as well. And there are plenty of people in my life that do actually see my videos and take looks at the videos. So I always gotta be mindful of that. I wonder how many people in my life are watching this right now. A week ago, I made a video on the Minecraft realm that I've been on for like a couple weeks now with my friends, also the people who who helped me with filmmaking, and who subsequently I help with filmmaking, basically my peers, my filmmaking buddies, and one of the people watched my comprehensive review of their base, and that was pretty funny. And we got to talk a bit about the stuff I said and the stuff that happened in the video. I think that's so cool. I've also done streaming a bit on the channel, and that's been a super cool thing, because that's something I've talked about for a while, but never really got around to it until very recently. Oh no. That sucks. Give me an actual bucket. There we go. But yeah, that's been a very fun new thing that I've gotten to dabble with. I think I'm going to be doing that a lot more. In fact, did we get everything in here? I feel like there was 5 things that dropped. I guess not. Anyway, I've also gotten to talk to people who watch the videos about some of the films we've been making, and that is such a surreal experience to be able to, have that crossover and overlay or overlap. It makes me think that, people care. I'm trying not to make it sound weird, but it is cool to see that people are interested in, the other part parts of my life, because I definitely found myself following like the social media accounts, like Instagrams of ASM artists, and I did also care about, like, you know, who they are as real people in real life. And I never assumed that people cared. I mean, you never really should assume that people give a shit, you know? Because that's just selfish. But when people do show interest, it really does mean the world. And that's basically what I'm trying to get at here. So, yeah, I've been appreciating the support a ton, and I'm going to be trying my absolute best to continue making videos and content as frequently as possible. It's just gonna be a little more difficult, just because I'm busy. I don't think I can really commit to a series at the moment, because I would ideally like to make an episode of a main series, a story-based game. You know, every couple days I would like to make a new installment, and that's just something I cannot guarantee. You know? I feel so demoralized now since we can't get 100% completion. I feel like just taking care of this hallway is all we gotta do. That's it. Also, there's a lot of ceiling stuff, which right now is annoying to me. So I'm not getting involved in that. I'm just gonna do the hallway. That's gonna be it. It's gonna be it for the video. God damn it. Oh, I caught it before it hit the ground. Or the platform. Did you see that? Alright, now we got a water bucket. Okay. Wonderful. Now we just gotta take care of this section of the hallway and we'll be good. Then we'll talk a little bit before we wrap it up, and then we'll see our grade, our rating. Anyway, I feel like I've covered a lot of the list that I prepped myself with going into this video. Just kind of want to say thank you again to everybody who has shown support in the videos, or just anything in general. Just visiting the page, commenting. Commenting means the absolute world. I don't feel like I express that enough anymore, but I was, when I started out, getting comments on videos was always so fulfilling, and it still is. I don't mean to say that it's not anymore, or that because there's more comments now that, means they impact me less. No, that's definitely not true at all. Everybody's messages are always very, very, very impactful, and it's really the only thing that, keeps me going on this channel. Again, if nobody enjoyed this stuff, if nobody told me that they enjoyed watching, then I would definitely, lose my morale and kind of just stop doing it. And I feel like I should, consequently say, you guys have helped me a lot, directly and indirectly, with helping me do something productive with my free time. There have been many periods of time since the creation of the channel where, I felt like I wasn't doing anything with my life, or I wasn't doing anything meaningful or impactful or just all around productive, feeling very worthless and like a loser. Damn. Let me get another one. There we go. But with this channel, I've been able to, do stuff with my time and do something productive and, in a way, help people. In a very non-traditional, unorthodox way, I can do something for someone, and I do this for the love of the game and for being productive and for being something to somebody. And without you guys showing your appreciation and encouraging the channel to keep going, I definitely wouldn't have done that. You know what I mean? And therefore, I would have had to figure out some other thing to, help me feel less like something that isn't worth, is not worthless, but something that is, devoid of worth, somewhat. I don't know. I just am trying to find the words to express my gratitude to you guys. Let me know if I'm doing a good job. And yeah, I'm very excited for the future. Excited for the future of this channel. Excited for the future of my career as a filmmaker and commercial videographer. I've had many doubts that I would ever be able to do what I do, especially like with the channel. I never thought that I would be able to say thank you for 2,000 subscribers, and I never thought I was actually gonna get paid for videography work. Both are kind of a miracle to me. And of course I have plenty of people to thank to get me and for getting me to both goals, basically. I feel like I'm rambling a lot and stuttering a lot. Gosh, I have been not talking for so long. I haven't made a video in so long, and my speech, my speaking skills are diminished ever so slightly. So I'll keep it shorter and sweeter that way. I think I'm just gonna turn in these key cards because we can't really finish this level, and we'll just wrap it up while looking at the rest of the mess, just roaming around. So yeah, I'm excited to do more streams, now that I've got a lot more like free time to myself. I'm very excited for the future of gaming. Like I said before, I don't think I'll ever be, I don't think I'll never, I'm sorry, I don't think I'll ever stop playing video games, forever. there will definitely be periods of time where I play video games less, but there will never, ever, ever be a time where I stop forever. I'd like to think I'll be doing this forever until I drop. So yeah, I think I'm just going to clock out my shift. Let's see. Has your janitorial work here met the requirements of the company as well as your own high personal standards? I'm gonna put wait. I don't care. I'm done here and the union's got my back. I love that option. Let's see, our percentage. I've been demoted. That's great. What was the percentage? You return to your office after doing the barest minimum asked of you. You know you're gonna get some hard-ass inspector complain about your work, leaving you without safety equipment, but you don't care. That's right, I don't. Because I have 2,000 subscribers. You decide instead to crack open a Fat Man and watch some alien porn on your Bitter Man 500. Okay, sure. Why not? Okay, it was 71%. Took us 53 minutes. One person. So yeah, it definitely would have been. I feel like I would have completed it. Had the game not bugged. But that's okay. At least it wasn't like a group thing where we go in with the intention of getting 100% and something happens. This is very low stakes and more for the vibe. It's more of a meaningful type deal. Anyway, I think I've done enough rambling, right? I feel like we've done it. We're at a point where we can wrap it up. So yeah, I think the next video is going to be a wrap on the Sea of Thieves. What is it? The Tall Tales for Monkey Island. We're gonna finish that up probably in the next video. And then I'm just gonna freestyle as much as I can. Again, I'm gonna try to keep up the streams. I'm gonna try to do that again. So definitely take a look at the Twitch. I also realized that somebody in my comments section told me that the VODs on Twitch will automatically get deleted after a certain point. So I think I just gotta post the VODs here now. So that'll be extra content of soft-spoken content. So hopefully that goes smoothly. And hopefully that doesn't get in the way of the other content that we do on this channel. I don't think it will, but, I've always been nervous about that kind of stuff. Anyway, I'll try to get a video out sooner rather than later, because I also said that a week ago, and I haven't posted a video since then. And before that, it had been a little over a month, so I'll try my best, guys. Thank you so much for 2,000 subs. I'm glad that I was here to see it. And even though I was away for over a month, I'm very glad you guys, held it down while I was gone. I never stopped paying attention to the analytics and all of the views that you guys give and all the support that you guys show. I've never stopped seeing that even while I was gone. So yeah, I appreciate you guys, and I am going to either go to bed or watch Severance. It's a very good TV show. I've been consuming media a lot more lately as well. It's also why I don't make videos as much. So yeah, I'm probably gonna do that as opposed to sleeping. So I hope you guys have a good sleep instead. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed my rambles. I definitely got a little into the personal stuff way more than usual. So I hope you guys appreciated that. I hope you guys it didn't make you like uncomfortable or anything like that. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Thank you again for 2,000. Here's to another 1,000. I hope you have a very good rest of your night.